are we? It's chapter 13. We're almost there. We're almost there. Do I look forward to Barrel of Moose? No. Do I look forward to do I look forward to what's it called? Living Memories? No. No. Truth be told, I'm not looking forward to anything right now. So I'm looking forward to anything. I'm looking forward to anything. It's when all this is done. And maybe I should look for some new Fics out in the wild. Because, you know, I do that sometimes. I used to do that sometimes. I don't really do much of that nowadays. But I just take a look. Jesus Christ, 13 chapters, 100,000 words. I want to escape Black Mesa. No ships, not a single goddamn one. The fucking real American hero here. Run, shoot, think, kill that, hug that gator. Ugh. Oh man, the idea of Gordon Freeman having to lug around an Olivia Halford is fucking funny. That's got potential. That's got potential. Motorheads. After breaking up with Fang, Anna heads for the Navy. Spending 4 years, he earns medals and respect. Oh, that's impressive. That's impressive for ending 2, which is supposed to be a shithead ending. But whatever, man. Half the fun of a fic is exploring the space no one else will. Mr. Baby Blue. Nicole Nick Balor. Nick? Nick? Oh yeah, Nick is a girl in the Snoot Game world. Shit. Nick died after giving birth to their daughter. Okay. I keep forgetting. Because I don't know what Nick even is in Volcano Eye Troop, be told. Nick falls in between the cracks. If there's cracks, Nick is in between them. Attack on Dino. Oh, it's in Ispali. She goes to another school instead of the wedding shoot. It's time to take photos on neighboring school city. But what? Nico has a chance encounter with a certain Triceratops. Is very good to get acquainted with him. Fucking Trish? Fucking Trish? With Inko? I'll give you points for daring, but your word count's too high, and I'm already pissing myself. Man, it really does seem to be like the. Hold on, let me look at some other stuff here. No, the Espanol can fuck it up too. Problem is, like, again, you're dealing with like half Espanol. You got to filter for that, and I don't want to filter for that. It makes me feel lame. Jesus fucking Christ, 222,000 words. I don't even know what it's about. Apparently, Liz and Inka are going to be making out. Also, Liz and Farlane. Also, Lunar. Dang. Apparently Inka's going to be sleeping around a little. Well, I want to know what the fuck this is talking about. I want to. Let's give me the translation. Listen, I'm learning Espanol. Okay, I'm trying to learn Espanol. That doesn't mean I'm good at it yet. This one has a future all planned out. Oh. Even the portrait of Walter Theory. Oh man, that's cute. I bet she's not that planned out, all things considered. It's easy to Flanderize her traits. But there is a sense she's kind of blurred out a little bit. Is her own happiness part of her future plan? Oh, that's cute. That's a cute way to look at the character. Alternative ending 2, 5,000 words. Dang. Look out, there's bizarre phenomenon. Wait! Hold up! Jojo! Anon stando! Listen, I think keeping OCs to a minimum, everyone will eventually be there. Ugh, oh my god. Anon stando is not. Anon stando! It's not something I saw coming. They're like half of these are fucking Espanol. Surprisingly, some are for. Because I know that they like the Snoot. Oh shit, this thing has got the issue where it looks like blank lines I don't care about. The problem that I have with Anon Stando, right, is that... Sorry, Anon Stando! Is... The setting isn't really conducive to violence. It's too close to real life, to, like, normal, ordinary events. Having characters start punching each other just isn't something that the setting needs to function. It creates friction. You know, creates a thematic cohesive friction. Anyway, let's get to the actual thing we're here for. Like I said, it's just hard to find Fics these days. It's hard to find the desire to care. Ugh. Like that one guy said, like even though derivative Vocadary stories, Vocadary Nights is good, it's not inspiring. You know, it's very much by some kind of books. After the beach, everything went back to normal. Jesus fucking Christ, Anon. It took you 0 fucking time to get back to normal. Classes are getting hard as the semester reaches and begins to slide past the halfway point. Meteor should go a bunch of administrative issues. That's a really weird thing to do. Unless you're trying to ham up the end of the world thing. I didn't realize I was out of bread this morning. I couldn't make a sandwich to bring with me. Do you realize anything else I could make on the short notice to replace it? Yeah, this song has a quality that, I don't know what to say, but it feels like this song could just be in Snoot-Game. It's a little too high quality to fit the Snoot-Game kind of grungy, slapdash atmosphere, but the instrumentation and the vibe is there. Brought the meat. I'm not eating cold cuts with my hands like some kind of hell troglodyte. This is good lunch then. I'll get up to white about now. I'm gonna have to get free food. This is Lucy talk. This is Lucy's way of talking. Again, it's like the only reason that all the snootification happens is because the author doesn't actually want to write a snoot fic. But they do. They very much want to write a snoot fic. And everyone acts like their snoot counterparts to as far as it matters. Like, damn, dude. Damn. Fuck yo chips. Ranch. Like, the whole herbivore thing is here and everything else. Like, what exactly of Goodbye Volcano High are you actually utilizing at this point? Like, some friendship dynamics? But you're not really doing anything with them. I feel like actual Fang would say no, of course not. Like, Goodbye Volcano High Fang would not be under any such impressions. Because they've seen Trish in an actual relationship. I think they would kind of joke at the idea, like, lightly. But would they be secure enough to make that joke without immediately faltering and going like, oh, I don't like that idea, though. Hey, by the way, after my little crash out, did you fucking do what you're supposed to do? Well, no, because we still need to have that plot point happen at Lava Java. If you keep dodging meteors, you'll never get hit. Stuff isn't cheap. Also, for some odd reason, all the prices keep going up. I don't know who... Listen, I tried to look up inflation, but all I get is pornography. And I swear that's not because I fuck up my own search results. That's not me, Fang. Can't a man look up inflation in peace? Didn't you literally say that you already called them and they told you to get a job? Or was that something that he said as a hypothetical? Ugh. Have Fang's parents showed up at all in this yet? I feel like they haven't. I mean, Anna's never really gone to Fang's house as far as I recall. How would Fang's parents respond to this, though? What a question. You sound like my mom! Jesus Christ, why are you describing this damn machine to me? Oh, it's that. They're giving her little vocal prompts. Fun fact, animals don't actually know what they're doing. All they know is that certain responses get certain type of emotional responses, and/or food, and/or they get to go for a walk. They don't actually know what they're saying, they just know the outcomes of certain combinations. Which is not speech. Speech is the abstract composition of ideas. Which I think defines humanity more than anything. Is that we can conceive of rules that are not physical material. Like, I feel like you can tell a dog, right? You can teach a dog not to go a certain place because punishments are associated with it. But I don't think you could ever explain the concept to a dog directly, right? You cannot abstractly communicate ideas to a dog. And you might say, well, words aren't abstract. They are. They are very specific sound waves. They are not like material pointing at things and gesturing and, you know, they are invocations of concepts. The only reason you're pulling that one up is because fucking, you could find the quote on the wiki. Like, another thing about the trigger thing that I think is worth pointing out is it kind of works in the Snoot game because Anon is never really on good terms with Trish. It's really weird if you're friends with her and you just keep bringing it up. Like, it doesn't feel like Trish considers this to be an important part of personality, right? Like, this is something Trish does not associate with in that level. Like, why do you keep bringing it up? It's just rude at that point, you know? Like the part where he brought up the one-winged angel thing for good old Nasser. I think the real question you need to ask yourself is why would Mango have developed at all the capacity to think any of these things? I feel like part of the reason humanity developed certain pattern recognitions, well, for one, that's just useful to have in general. But I wonder if the reason humanity developed language. I don't know when it aligns with throwing of objects, but ranged weapons fundamentally alter the way you engage with things, because again, it's an abstract concept to throw something at someone. And you need some sort of communication / timing. And some, you know, I can imagine something would develop from that. Which animals don't have to contend with. But that's reaching, and it's mostly working backwards than forwards, so... So apparently Pizza Hut went bankrupt. What a concept. Are you bringing up TNSI now? This is a really late moment to be introducing TNSI and what it did to the characters, considering how slow your start was. You stole a worm? If you show up at the vet, are they gonna be mad? Yeah, the bakery sucks. Have you ever heard of baker's lung? Was baker's lung? What caused it again? Oh, that's to do with flour dust. Occupational asthma. Grains, flowers, plants, and gums. Man, I never knew it worked like that. I can't believe I got killed by fucking wheat. Well, now we know. Ooh. There might be new stimuli. You're talking about a person that you keep addressing with a term that is very much associated with individuals who have the, shall we say, cavemanish traits of being physically strong but mentally not very strong, and you let her use words like stimuli and predictable. Also, why would it even know the names of these people? Because, like, what are you actually figuring out here? Because have you ever, like, explicitly explained what the word anon means? Or have you just been talking about anon around it and imagined it picked up on all of the linguistic keynotes? Which is a kind of comprehension. It's a lot to ask from something that doesn't talk to begin with. You know, this moment reminds me of let me see if I can find it. Probably can't. Let's not worry about that right now. But someone who said that, like, the reason that a lot of fic authors tend to write terrible chemistry is kind of like why people tend to ship Naruto and Sasuke. It's like, these are the only characters that do anything. For one, I kind of disagree with that. Like, if you read the manga, there's a lot more going on. I'm not saying it's particularly deep, but, like, the whole Naruto is trying to figure out his little new Rasengan movement thing, whatever, is interspersed with, like, a whole other team doing all kinds of funny business and people killing, people dying, children hurt, I hear them crying. But that's, like, interspersed with a whole different group doing stuff. I don't know if that's entirely relevant to the end, but there's enough character to go around. Shikamaru, I think his name is. He's got a lot going. But keeping that in mind, he said that, like, I guess maybe the anime's like that? But he mentioned that, like, the reason people do that is because those are the only characters that have anything going on, right? So it's very easy to write something for them because there's shit going on. Like, they have a dynamic. They have encounters and engagements and conversations. And Sasuke responds certain ways. So you can kind of, you know, figure things out. And their characters are fairly blunt. You know, it's an interesting foil going on. Sasuke's a bit of a bleh, and Naruto's a bit of a and he said a lot of that extends to Fics, because a lot of the thing they derive from tends to have either bad romance or it's already written out. So it's like, there's not much to work with. So they write a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be there, that just confuses the matter. People just hanging out at random. Because all they can do for the main cast is to go, I love you, smooch, smooch, kiss, kiss, and then they end up with this. And it's like, you know, this could just be a scene. Whatever. I need to find that comment to actually properly fucking quote it like an idiot. I just want to find this stupid... Focus, we're already running over time at this rate. Also, I don't know how to put this, but it really feels like this keeps coming up a lot despite it not having to, right? Like, is it just me suffering from confirmation bias? Or does it feel like Trish, and specifically the use of the word, just keeps... It's like forced and crowbarred in. Like, to be honest, this author does do a lot of that. They keep hammering on concepts and ideas because they don't know how to actually deliver on anything. Oh man, I'm just getting a headache. Does LJ even know who the fuck Anon is? At most, she's seen you at like the little audition. Fun fact, they uploaded a blueprint to this place. And I want to say it's not what I thought the building looked like. I always thought the bar area was like behind somewhere. But apparently it ain't. There you go. So, apparently the entrance is, like, in the back. I don't know if this is, like, the actual one they use. But look, the loading zone's over there. You get the bathroom, the kitchen. What a weird-ass layout. But there's two bars, and the bar, the actual stage, is behind where the curtain is hanging up. Which, fair enough. The problem I have with this, okay, is fairly simple. Where the fuck is that green room? Hold on, let me pull this up. Because if you know how the game works, there's a law firm adjacent. Like, I think the idea is that door goes, like, up, so that's how the green room fits in, but you can't go further, you know, to the left. Be a fucking barista? No, right now. What's wrong with that anyways? I have plenty of male baristas. It's a big word for you to say, Miss Trans Woman. I'm becoming a fucking barista. I've roared it. Bean water. Why the hell would a wine mom drink bean water? She's drinking wine, Anon. Have you even tried, Anon? You're not even, like, at the point where you need to get a job, so... Have you ever tried? And, of course, you got Thinko problems, because, again... I can't back out, even though you really should know that you can back out of things if you really want to. A taxi? A fucking taxi? And you're literally in a financial situation where you're out of money. A fucking taxi? Why are we bringing him over? This is so weird. Was this always this bad, or has this fic just begun, like, deteriorating? It's been 2 years, so it's entirely fair and logical that the author just started hallucinating what they actually wrote. I've had that issue. Betcha I'm meeting a girl. Isn't a male barista a barrister though? No, that's a specialized lawyer I'm thinking of. Also, that's with 2 R's. Baristo? No, apparently that just means bartender. And it's apparently for everyone. Barista and barista. It's baristi for masculine. And bariste for female. But it is barista. Huh. Huh. Latte art. A tulip and a tulip rosette. Fucking chemistry? You get a subheader for chemistry? Oh my goodness. That's a cute little Pikachu. It's a cute little Pikachu. What the hell is that awakening cafe kid? This poor man is like trying his best to figure out what the hell he's dealing with. Man, he must have had some week. I would like to point out this is the third fucking person who drives like a maniac. Because no one here has an actual driver's license. I'm honestly baffled that Reed doesn't. Have mercy on my stupid human friend. He's gonna starve. I mean, really, you just need some extra scratch to make ends meet. You could probably just work there a couple hours and call it a day. First ride's always free, and if you like it. You got some spunk. Get rid of the customers. It's also because you're A, not good for the money, and B, your story fucking sucks. Also, he knows he can get the big buku bucks out of you later down the line. Those are the Malcolm says hello. I still don't know why you put Malcolm in here. It's such a weird thing to include. Because Volcaldera, between all the transit, does not feel like a place that has taxis, right? It feels like one of those towns where everyone either just walks, bikes, or takes the public transit, or has a car. But it's not a place you have taxis. To me, taxis is like associated with denser urban areas. Like maybe over there where the high rises are, maybe there's a taxi or two, but not wherever the fuck Anon and the rest are. The red bouteille. Because you already split on us last time, ya bingus.